Hello, welcome to 1014 Sesh. I am Kimberly.
I am Maria. Welcome, guys, to our seventh episode of
It's a
1014
seven.
Sesh. Party, party. So, Kimmy, how you doing, my baby girl? How you is?
How I am, how it is. Pues nada, mija, ya tú sabes, same shit. La cuestión de la rodilla.
La rodilla.
The knee is still a work in progress.
So you told me that you had an appointment, right? A doctor's
Yeah,
appointment?
February the 3rd. I mean, it's
Oh,
like, it's almost there, but I don't know. Oh, no, a veces se espera. Because, yeah, it's going to
yeah.
be 2 months, yeah. En esto, it's like, ugh. Pero nada, like, lo más que puedo hacer, pues binge watch shows, which I've been doing a rewatch of Star Wars.
Girl,
Like,
that's the life.
yes, like, no, like the super chronological order. So right now I'm in Rebels season 3.
You guys, Kimberly just did a
Yeah.
full marathon of Star Wars. Like literally did the Phantom Menace,
Yeah, that's
Attack of
from
the
the first
Clones,
movie. Yep, first
the
episode.
whole
Sorry.
thing plus a Clone Wars. And now she's watching Rebels.
Yep.
Like Kimmy is a champion right now.
No, I said once I finish Rebels, it's gonna be easy for me because it's literally Rogue One, then the three movies, and
Yeah.
then I could finally rewatch Mandalorian. Hopefully, I understand a few more pieces that maybe I didn't understand
Girl.
before. Y ya, después las últimas tres nuevas. So, yeah.
Girl, I've been trying to rewatch the second season de Mandalorian. Yo siempre me digo, ay, tengo que hacer el season, el marathon, porque I saw the whole season, pero I watched it on my phone, so I couldn't experience the whole
Yeah.
el mismo feeling. Y loca, ese last episode del second season fue tan épico. Like, I'm pretty sure if you guys are Star Wars fan, I'm
Yes.
pretty sure you saw it and you know what I'm talking about. Loca, yo lo estaba viendo, I was watching it on my job
I
y
know you.
yo,
I remember you told me.
mira, yo digo, si no salí corriendo fue de milagro because I was so excited. I was jumping in my chair, I was screaming, I was crying, like, oh my God, this is too much for me. But yeah, it
No,
was
like I was
amazing.
already prepared because of what you told me. Because I actually watch Mandalorian with the family. So every Friday night when my brother gets home from work, we would actually sit down and watch it.
Right.
But for some reason, that last episode, I don't know if he went out or something, so we didn't watch it on Friday. So we
Okay.
watched. I think it was Saturday or Sunday, and everyone was like talking to me. Did you see it? Did you see it? I was like, not yet. And when I
Yeah.
finally watched it, yeah, I lost my shit too. Me aguanté porque mi familia estaba ahí. But I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like once I
amazing.
rewatch it by myself, yeah, I'm gonna let it all go.
Yeah. No, y la cosa es que, I mean, I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't watched it, pero dice, ¿sabes la escena épica? You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, esa escena, cuando aparece un personaje súper importante, se parece mucho a otra escena de Rogue One al final,
Sí, sí.
cuando sale Darth Vader. And it's like, es como que the
They
resemblance is so,
recreate that shit to perfection. Que we were all breathless. We're like,
yes.
what just happened? I don't know. It was like the best.
I bet, yo creo que en YouTube hay un video que compare. I wanna see something like
I
that.
saw it. They had it on Facebook.
Yeah? Okay,
Sí,
I'll
lo
watch it.
tenían like together side by side. It's exactly to the T. I was like, yo.
I know. So yeah, so basically that's it. Like watching Star Wars and chilling.
And no, and then yesterday I finished watching Bridgerton, which it's amazing because they had like instrumental like music, but it was based on hits from now. Like
Okay.
Next, In My Blood from Shawn Mendes, and then there was one with Taylor Swift's song Wild Dreams. I was like, oh my god. So I was
That's so
like,
cool.
yeah, so ya tú sabes, yo bien Puerto Rican, no, don't judge me. Yo dije, ¿cómo sería, cómo sonaría gasolina en like classical music style?
Oh my god.
Y me puse a buscar en YouTube y encontré esta sinfónica, ¿cómo se dice? Sinfónica.
Sinfónica.
Eso. Pues de Despacito con gasolina y se escuchaba bien
What?
cabrón. So I was like, bro, if Bridgerton later on, because I know it's going to be 8 seasons, 1 season per book. So I said, yo, if they decide to put gasolina, that's it. I
That'll
know,
be something. Something for the books.
right? Well, yeah, darling. How was your week?
Pues mira, baby girl, my week. It was good. Like I did a couple things that I've never done. I mean, I did a couple things differently this week. I was definitely dancing more. So on Friday, girl, yo cogí una clase de Janice Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's a dancer. He's danced in heels mostly. Y yo estaba en Instagram y me salió que he was gonna do online classes by Zoom. Y yo, coño, that sounds interesting. Y pues pagué la clase, chichija, y como él dijo, que it's gonna be, I mean, he just wrote it in the caption, que iba a ser beginners very slow. Y yo, okay, I trust you. Girl, ese cabrón. Like, I mean, the class was very good, pero he was so fast. Y yo, I almost died. I think I died. Y resucité or something because my body was shutting down. Oh my God. Bueno, hasta el sol de hoy, my legs hurt.
Listo.
Yeah.
I mean,
Y
at least
entonces,
you working out, girl. We're trying.
yeah, because, you guys know that I love dancing, pero hace tiempo que I've been feeling that I haven't been dedicating my time to actually, I don't know, como que hacer un baile or like do a TikTok video like I used to do a lot last year.
Mm-hmm.
Y pues I missed that, so I tried to do that differently. Y entonces el martes cogí una clase presencial en Puerto Rico en GOP Dance Academy, y'all. And I almost didn't go because I usually work at night, so I was very tired. But when I saw that they were gonna be dancing to Beyonce, I was like,
Ooh.
okay, I'm on it, girl. I'm in. So I went there and it was so much fun. Again, tengo los hombros que ni los aguanto del dolor,
Listo.
pero I had so much fun.
Mm.
Y nada, rapidito for my surprise, la maestra me dijo, mira, que tú bailas súper bien, que me encantaría que viniera la semana que viene, because she wants to do like a special video for that song. And I'm like, fuck yeah, like I was so go. So yeah, that was very exciting. Y lo otro que me pasó, girl, I saw something in the skies, girl. I think it was Saturday. No me acuerdo qué día fue. I was on my way to work, and then I was like looking at the sky, y de momento yo veo this blue light, like flying through the sky. Y yo, like, what the fuck is that? Y yo juraba, I thought it was like a firework, But I was waiting. Yes, bitch. So I was waiting for it to explode or something. Pasó nada. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just see? Did I see a UFO or something? Y entonces we have a chat del corillo que está mi hermana, Tani,
I know this
Kimberly.
girl was freaking out. And no, because that whole day on Instagram, I was seeing like alien spaceships throughout the day, and
Girl,
then you said that voice message, and I was like, yo, the aliens have invaded planet Earth.
lo que nos faltaba, que los aliens llegaran al mundo y nos
Yep.
jodemos todos.
Yep.
Pero nada, long story short, fue un asteroide. El día después salió la noticia que it was like an asteroid that flew by. And I was
Yeah, I
like,
saw the video. It was pretty
yeah,
big and
yeah, it
beautiful.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo creo que yo vi la parte cuando se estaba desintegrando, because literally what I saw was a small light y después pues
Hmm.
desapareció. So yeah, I've
Make a
never
wish.
seen that. ¿Cómo fue? ¿Cómo fue?
I was like, make a wish.
I was like, yo, I'm shitting my
Hey.
pants. I
Listo.
was like, shit. But yeah, it was very fun. Okay, guys. So yesterday it was my day off, but I have to work, so I did like an overnight shift. Y entonces, you guys know I work in the hotel industry, so I was like checking in this guest. Y entonces, he books this reservation for like two people.
Hmm.
Y él me dice, somos cuatro. Y yo, okay. Le digo, okay, the thing is that the room that you booked is like for one bed, so it's like two people.
Hmm.
So I have to sell you a bigger room because por seguridad I can let you sleep in that room. Okay, pues está bien. Y entonces él me dice, pero pues dame un cuarto con vista a la bahía. Y yo como que, okay, but it's gonna cost
Coffee
more.
more. Yeah.
Ajá.
Lógico.
Loca, ¿sabes lo que él me dice? Él me dice, ay, pero que ustedes están vacíos. Y
Well,
yo,
hello, it's a fucking pandemic going on, and still
exactly.
the rooms are limited. Dumbass.
Yo, I was like, you know what I mean? I like, really, bitch? Really? You're gonna play that card with me? Fuck you. Nada, y yo le dijo, mira, lo que pasa es que, I'm sorry, but if you want a room with the bill, I have to charge you
Mm-hmm.
the upgrade fee. Like, it's not because we are on a pandemic and the hotel is low occupancy, we're gonna give away our rooms. Like, you
Yeah,
crazy?
that
Nada.
too.
Long story short, después que yo le hago el check-in y todo, tú puedes creer que él tenía 4 niños and 2 adults. So eran 6 personas. Like,
Little piece of shit.
I know he was trying to like get his like
Like, por
go.
lo menos, I'ma admit it, because whenever we would go to Orlando, like whenever we would buy like the 3 day pass or whatever for Disney,
Uh-huh.
like me and my brother would say that it's for 2 adults, but we would
Right.
have 2 separate beds. And when we check in, nosotros dos, y después al rato, pues mi mamá o whoever traímos, que seríamos
Yeah.
4 en total en el cuarto. Pero no esa exageración de que let me upgrade, te mintió like the actual
Ajá.
amount, como que eso
Yeah.
ya es pasarse.
Seguro. Y es como que, I mean, usualmente I'm very nice to
Mm-hmm.
guests and I try to go beyond, como que dar la
Yeah,
milla extra. Si yo veo que ellos están, mira, que están cansados o les pasó algo on the way to the hotel or whatever, I try to, you know what, here's an upgrade for on the house, like you don't have to pay for it.
yeah,
Pero el cabrón me lo está exigiendo. Y
exactly.
para joder me dice, no, es que ustedes están vacíos, como que chica, pero, y está bienvenida, like, what the hell. Y yo, cante cabrón, y el tipo era de Florida. Y él es boricua también, like, dude,
Tenía
like,
que,
you're,
tenía que ser de Florida. Ajá.
I'm sorry, Florida. I mean,
No,
I love you guys. Pero
well, depends which part of Florida, because Miami has this whole own shit. I'm sorry.
I don't know if he was from Miami, pero la cosa es que él era puertorriqueño,
Ah,
like,
bueno,
you
no.
know,
That's,
y it kind of sucks that our own, like, nuestra propia gente, como que nos jodemos de cierta
mm-hmm.
forma, como que loco, yo sé que around the world nos estamos, la industria está bastante malita, pero, like, and we appreciate you coming here, like, we need business, we need people to
Yeah.
come to the
Mm-hmm.
hotel, pero tampoco es para que
To
tú hagas
take
lo que te dé la
advantage.
gana.
Uh-huh.
Exacto.
No.
Like, what the fluff?
What the flip?
What the fluff, dude? So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because today we're going to be talking about a special episode regarding college and studies and also work, career. So, we're going to be talking a little bit about that. So, I was like, should I say this? But, like, yeah, let me just say it to share with you guys an experience I had yesterday. So, yes,
Customer
love
service,
life.
y'all. Like, I feel like we could have our own reality show with the things that
Loca.
we have to deal with people. Like, it's ridiculous.
Después de, pero I've always said that especially us that we're working in customer service, like we have
Mm-hmm.
so many stories that we could actually write a book
Yeah.
of all the stories that
Yeah.
we've encountered. Like there's so many, like yeah. Like by the way, we want to shout out to Elizabeth. Last episode, we
Woo-woo.
thank you so much, girl, for coming last week. We appreciate you so much. Last episode was super super amazing. I loved it, and it actually inspired us to do hopefully in the future have episodes with more guests and more friends that they can open up to us with their stories, and also it would be cool like find un experto en cierta área que they can enlighten us
Mm-hmm.
the better, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, last episode we were talking that Elizabeth, she also works in the hotel industry, and it's so crazy that you face so many different experiences with people that they help you grow or they help you como que te preparan a reaccionar mejor y ser como que más proactivo. So it's crazy, yo. Yo.
Yes. Thank you, Elizabeth.
You're the best, girl.
So, through our Anchor app, we actually see the geographic by states and cities. So, we want to give a shout out to all the people that are listening to us. From the USA, I would like to thank the state of Florida,
Yay!
especially Homestead, Hialeah, Miami, and Sanford. Also, the state of Texas, Mesquite and Fort Worth, Ohio, Columbus, Washington, Seattle, Colorado, Avon, and Georgia, Atlanta. So, thank
Yes.
you to all of our listeners throughout the states. We truly appreciate your support.
Thank you so, so much. Y de Puerto Rico, huepa, We want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to people that are listening to us in Caguas, Puerto Rico, Guaynabo, San Juan, Vega Alta, y Humacao. Whoop whoop.
Oh my god, oh, damn. Like my grandpa lives there, but
Yeah.
I doubt that he's listening to us.
¿Tú te
Well,
imaginas
you
que
never
no?
know.
No, that'd be so weird.
Shout out to my grandpa. Hello.
But yeah, like Kimberly said, we appreciate you so much. De verdad que you guys have no idea how much it means to us, your support. So thank you so much to every each and one of you that listen to us
I'm like,
on a weekly basis. So yay. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram in 1014 Sesh
podcast.
podcast. You can also send us an email at 1014sesh@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. If you have like any topic ideas or if you want to share your story with us, we really, really want you to feel that you have a space to be open, and we want you to feel that you have two friends with you for the distance. So hopefully you feel at home with us. So yes, welcome to the family, y'all. Thank you for your support.
Woo.
Step clap.
Well, as Maria was saying earlier, our topic for today is college versus self learning.
Yes.
So, we're going to talk about like our own experience of college and what we recommend. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, we hope you enjoy this episode.
Yes. I just want to say a disclaimer. We're not gonna be trashing college at all. We're going to be talking about our personal experiences
Mhm.
with college and regarding bachelor's and master's degree and what we think is better at this time due to the pandemic and economical changes and whatnot, to see what are the pros and cons of studying in a college or just do like a course or read a book. Like, we're gonna be talking about those differences in our opinions, okay? So it's just us two girls ponder session about this topic, so I hope you guys like it. Yay.
Yay.
So Kiwi, what is want to share your experience in
Yeah.
college?
So my first college that I went to was Miamidade College. I originally went there just to get like a feedback of where I wanted to start and like to get done the prerequisites before actually setting up for which career I wanted to take on.
Uh-huh.
So at Miami-Dade College at the beginning, like I had no job or anything, so I was more involved in campus. So I was part of the psychology club, the college magazine, and everything. With the psychology club, we had events that we created, like the Be a Kid Again event. So
Ooh.
basically, literally, we would have sponsors like Best Buy that would bring like all video games and stuff for people to just dance and stuff like that. Lo
Oh,
inflable, painting and everything. So it was literally an event for all adults to be a kid again.
that's so cool.
It was so inspiring. And then for the magazine, like at the time I was taking a creative writing class, and my own professor was like, "Why don't you submit your poems?" Yeah, so and like I've always been shy, so I was like, "No, these are horrible. What do you speak of?" And
You
he's like,
crazy. No,
"Yeah." I'm
no.
like, "No," and he's like, "No, like they're actually good. Go ahead and submit them." And never in my life I thought 14 of them would actually be published through the Estuaries magazine, and it was crazy to have that experience. And like later on, I decided to do my associate's in arts degree in teaching secondary plus foreign languages because in my elementary years in San Francisco, like most of my teachers inspired me. Like I felt like they always had my back, and I felt inspired in a way. So like I wanted to do the same for future kids. So that's where it all started. I feel like with Miami Dade College, they helped me like grew up. They actually developed me in a way because I
Mm-hmm.
even took speech class that helped me actually speak up, give good presentations and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
I felt like more involved in everything. And also through Miami Dade College, like I had like a setback in a way. Because I feel like the beginning years of college, that's when you actually want to like sometimes even switch your careers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So for a moment, I even thought to switch for drama.
Oh,
Hello.
girl.
And
Nice.
I did for a week, but it wasn't effective till like the following semester.
Mm-hmm.
Pero, por miedo de que iban a pensar mis padres. So I was like, no. So
Girl.
yeah, I changed back to education because it actually took them a while to get used to for me going into the education program because they're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you're so smart. You were honor roll student in high school. Like I expected you to be a doctor, a lawyer, ya tú sabes.
Yeah.
So I felt like obligated to keep myself in the education program. So that was that. But overall, I feel like Miami-Dade College, for me, it was a good experience. Helped me engage with more people, helped me discover myself in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So that for me was a great experience, and like everything was covered for financial aid and everything, so I didn't have to pay anything at all. So it was
Good.
perfect. But then I
Mm-mm.
yes.
Dun dun dun.
No, I suffered from identity theft. So someone tried to file taxes under my name.
Oh
So
shit.
for 3 years, I had to like hold myself back and basically not continue with my bachelor's
Okay.
because yeah, originally you graduate from Miami-Dade College and then you go straight towards the bachelor's program. And I remember I had started working at Gap and later on with Seal. What's it?
Girl, wet seal.
Eh,
Oh shit.
throwback. Yeah,
Mira.
everyone has that reaction for Wet Seal. Rest in peace.
Damn. Ahora que me pongo a pensar, tú puedes creer que long, long time ago, cuando estaba Wet Seal en Puerto Rico,
Mhm.
yo me acuerdo que yo, en Busto, cuando iba a abrir Wet Seal en Puerto Rico, yo me
Mhm.
acuerdo que en Plaza de las Américas, I did apply for the job y yo hice la entrevista and I was so bad.
Dito.
Loca, te lo juro que la entrevista ni duró ni 5 minutos. Ella fue como que,
¿Qué?
yeah, it was that bad. Like,
Damn,
maybe
girl.
she saw me and she was like, this bitch, ella no va a vender fashion. Like, she's not a fashionista. Fuck this bitch. Y me mandó, como que, okay,
That's
gracias.
crazy. Cause like talking about like así tienda de jóvenes.
Yeah,
Cause Claire's was right next door to Gap. And
okay.
I when I first started at Gap, it was part time, but I needed more hours since I wasn't going to school, no estaba haciendo nada. So I was like, yo, let me save more money.
Yeah.
So I remember going to Claire's and I'm like, and I know they were hiring. They had a big ass sign in the door. Y yo entro y estas dos come mierda me miran de abajo para arriba.
Oh,
And
shit.
yeah. And I was like, oh, are you guys hiring? And they looked at me like that and they're like, no, but I hear what Seal is hiring. And I was like,
Oh,
fucking bitches. And I was like, so you know what? I'm applying to Ed Seal.
yeah.
And
But,
I did. And the interview process was long as fuck.
really?
I remember it was a store manager. She came from Macy's, so it's a big ass company. And
Yeah.
we had the interview at the food court. If las preguntas eran bien detalladas, like what would you do in this scenario, da, da, da. But thank God I had already worked at Gap, so I had an
Yeah.
answer for everything. And I was hired at the spot. I was like, oh Lord, thank you, Jesus.
Ay, qué bueno.
Yeah. Te iba a decir algo, baby.
Sí, es que you mentioned these bitches que te estaban como que mirando
Mm-hmm,
up and
mm-hmm,
down.
mm-hmm.
Like that kind, I had that kind of feeling cuando hice la entrevista en Wet Seal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if any of you of the listeners that are listening to us, if you guys work in the fashion industry or in retail, especially in clothing stores, like, have you had that um sort of judgment o como que te miran arriba para abajo como que I don't know, it's a feeling que you don't feel you belong because you don't dress like them or you don't
Exactly.
look like certain, model or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. I mean, I love fashion. No es que me encanta comprarme cosas bien caras y nada por el estilo, pero me gusta vestir bien. Like, me gusta mis trajecitos, los
Yeah.
jumpsuits, I like that shit. Pero I'm not gonna lie que, por ejemplo, valija gitana. I love valija gitana.
Yo,
You know that
yes.
store?
Yes.
It's such a es como un hippie store. Vas a
Mm-hmm.
encontrar la ropa más bella, hermosa y posible. El problema era, antes en Puerto Rico, esa tienda era solamente para mujeres flaquitas,
Yeah.
like skinny girls.
Yeah.
Y, I mean, I'm not fat, pero I'm thick. Like, o sea, yo soy either large o X large,
Mm-hmm.
like hollow. Y yo me sentí un poquito como que excluded, like, yo, I would love to dress like that, porque me encanta esa vestimenta, me encanta ese
Yeah.
estilo, pero no, la ropa no me sirve. O sea, es como que I feel left out in a way. Y ahora, gracias a Dios, they have like an outlet store en Montelledra, cerca de mi
Mm-hmm.
casa,
Mm-hmm.
y they have like plus sizes. Es como que, yes, por fin puedo vestirle a mi hija. So I don't know if you guys have any experience. If you do, can you please let us know in the comments or send us an email? Because I would love to talk about that hopefully in the future.
That
Like,
could be another topic,
yeah,
because especialmente en mi caso, yo soy alta.
girl,
So
yes.
it's like I'm fat and tall, so la ropa para yo conseguir.
Mira.
That's why, like, I feel like back in the day used to be more fashionable. I feel like back in the day there was more choices.
Okay,
Now I only shop at Target or at Kohl's because they offer plus and tall, you
right.
know? And it's crazy that I'm so limited to just a certain amount of products when I feel like especially now, come on, y'all.
Yeah,
We're all beautiful and everything, and I feel like designers should really include inclusivity in their lines, clothing
yeah,
lines, to yeah, for every size.
claro.
But yeah, I feel you, girl. So yeah, I was working in between jobs, and yeah, it took 3 years to finally IRS to clear that shit out. So I would be able to apply for financial aid for my bachelor's program. So yeah, after that finally cleared out with the IRS, I wanted to like immediately just start school again, you know?
Right.
And then so I tried to actually go back to Miami-Dade College for the bachelor's program, but their requisites, requisitos, ¿verdad? Para poder entrar to the program, it was
Mm-hmm.
like a bunch of exams in order for you to go into the program.
Mm-hmm.
Pero like I wanted to start right away. Y dije, damn. Like literal, it was like a month before the new semester had to start, or 2 months. Y
Mm-hmm.
yo, but I want to be prepared for these exams. So what I ended up doing, investigando, FIU, Florida International University, offered the same program, and I didn't have to take the test right there and then. That I could take, throughout the semester, or at least before that I graduate. I was like, oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
But girl, FIU for me, like it was so expensive. Like with even financial aid, I had to take out student loans. Also, for you to enter FIU, like yeah, I was accepted right away because I had the amount of credits because of Miami-Dade College. But I still had to pay a lot out of my pocket. Like registration for your orientation and everything was almost $400 in total for everything. And
Damn.
that for me was a ridiculous amount of money. And then your immunization records that you have the vaccines. So I had to go to an urgent care just to get a stamp that, yeah, I have my vaccines. I'm like, what?
That's so,
It was
yeah.
a lot of money. And then having to pay for the own parking and everything, which I found ridiculous. Because like I said, for Miami-Dade College, everything, not for free, pero like, no era tanto así, like out of your own pocket, you know?
Yeah.
And
Bueno, es que tienen un precio bastante razonable, you know?
I know, and like, y después para el parking, if like I think they only give you like a week or two from the beginning of the semester. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
didn't pay it, they wouldn't even tow your car. And I was like, yo,
Shit.
yeah, FIU don't play with that. But with FIU, my experience, like I only had 2 classes in general that I actually learned something. The first class was
Mm-hmm.
oh, by the way, at rewind. When I entered FIU, I changed my bachelor's for exceptional student education because I was mostly inspired by people or students with disabilities that actually were willing to learn
Yeah.
rather than normal kids. Sorry, that just complain. "Oh, I don't want to do this and that." Like I've done my teaching hours. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, it's not easy, guys. Not
Yes,
easy.
it's not easy. And so, but with exceptional students, I was like, I felt inspired. So that's why I switched there. So at the beginning at FIU, I had to take a speech pathology class. And
Mm-hmm.
that professor, Professor Millie, shout out, she was so sweet. Like she even inspired me to get a master's for speech pathology. But I mean, huh, $42,000. I'm like,
Damn.
yeah, me he aguantado por eso. Unless si recibo una beca milagrosa, you never know. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Hello,
then,
universe.
I
Work your
know.
magic.
And my other professor, Professor Lovett, she was the only one that actually really talked about diversity and the injustice in our prison system.
Mm-hmm.
That really opened my eyes more, like what we're actually going through right now in the world. So
Mhm.
shout out to her. But other than those two classes, y'all, I feel like FIU for me was so repetitive. I
Okay.
did not learn anything at all. Like everything they were teaching me, I already knew. And I felt like I was wasting my time, wasting my gas, and everything to be going and like not in like in Miami-Dade College, I had no job. At FIU, I would literally had to get out of my job, rush to school, and just to leave like disappointed.
Yeah.
And for me, it was a waste of time. I feel like I didn't learn much at all.
Girl.
It was bad. And then sometimes they would switch to classes. This is we're going to talk about online classes. Like
Mhm.
my experience with online classes is not that great. Like, yeah, you tend to learn more by yourself because of Google and YouTube. Hello.
Yeah. Shout
But,
out.
all right. But I feel like online classes, yeah, you would get like weekly quizzes and then it was an exam once a month and maybe one assignment a month as well. And that was it. And
Okay.
I felt like I was cheated in a way because you're
Yeah.
paying such ridiculous amount of money just for a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I was disappointed. And then my graduation day, it was on December 2019. Like the president of the FIU
Mhm.
university, Mark Rosenberg. Like usually, sabe, te dan la mano, congratulations, whatever.
Mhm.
In my case, he grabs my hand, he looks me in the eyes, and he asks me, "Are you happy?"
Damn.
And I was
That's
like at the moment, como we were all defilando, we had to hurry up. I was like,
yeah.
yes. So I kept on walking, but as I'm walking back to my seat, I'm like, yo, like I'm happy that I'm graduating. Porque es un logro. I'm
Yeah.
happy that my whole family is here because even my dad came by and everything. But deep down, I was like, no, I'm not happy.
That's
It,
such an odd, I mean, it's
mm-hmm.
a good question to ask yourself, pero en ese momento que tú te estás graduando, es como que,
Mm-hmm.
why would you say that? Like, ahora me estoy confundida, la tengo, oh my
Exactly.
God.
So as soon as I sat down back, I was like reflecting, even like literally in my past 3 years at FIU.
Yeah.
Y yo, I felt like I wasted my time. Like I said, it was just
Oh,
2 or 3 classes. I actually learned something,
yeah.
but I didn't feel like I gained anything. I didn't feel challenged.
Yeah.
So that for me was like a disappointment, really. So it's not unless you're really passionate about it that you really need that in order to succeed or whatever you need to do in life,
Yeah.
go ahead. But if you're like me, that was kind of doubtful, like if to continue with this, and I don't know, for me it was disappointing. And then at the end, right now, like I haven't really found a job that
Mhm.
actually meets my standards.
Yeah.
So it's been hard, and the education system in Florida, at least in Florida, sucks. Because and well, teaching in general, teaching is a really hard job. You take your
Yeah.
job with you at home. It doesn't stay at the school. It's a lot to process,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Like for me, I didn't have that kind of support from the last job that I had started. So it was really hard. So like at least I have my degree.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
hopefully something opens up for me or whatever. But yeah, at the time right now, I don't feel like it wasn't for me. Like I should have
Yeah.
followed my gut from the beginning. So
Mhm.
maybe because the influences from my parents as well, that pressure, I felt the need to graduate because I need my
Girl.
degree. So yeah.
That
So
is something that we can go on and on and on
I
about this.
know.
Like, Kimberly and I were both Puerto Ricans, y especialmente en Puerto Rico, but I'm pretty sure in every Latino community pasa. Que
Hmm.
nuestros padres o nuestros abuelos, our family, our close knit, ellos no, nos empujan, they push us to study. No,
Yeah.
estudia esto, estudia lo otro, sé un profesional. But ellos mayormente te dirigen hacia, por ejemplo, sé médico, sé abogado, sé esto, como que
Hmm.
quieren que tú seas grandiosa um, thing, like they want you to succeed, which is
Yeah.
great. Pero la cosa es que there's a reality that we have to face. Like, not everybody is meant to be a doctor. Not everybody is meant to be a teacher or to be a surgeon or to be this and that. Like,
Hmm.
the world needs so many different professions. Like you don't need to have a degree to do certain things in life. That's my
Yeah.
opinion, right? In my case, I can relate so much to you porque me pasó algo similar con la maestría.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, as you guys already know, I work in the hotel industry, so I did study. I have a bachelor's on hotel and restaurant administration or management. In my case, I loved it. Me gustó mucho el bachillerato. It opened so many doors for me.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, because of that, hice mi práctica en un hotel en Puerto Rico, which was my first job. It opened me so much to new people, nuevas experiencias, amistades, romances, hello. Eso es otro episodio, ¿ok? Otro episodio.
Yeah.
Este, y también me ayudó a ser más confident. Like I talked on the last episode con Elizabeth y Kimberly. Yo antes era super, super shy. Like, I was so fucking shy que I will doubt myself from doing certain
Mm-hmm.
things. Like I will say, ay, que yo no me veo como gerente o yo no me veo hablando con extraños. I don't see myself doing
Mm-hmm.
this. Y yo misma me ponía esa mentalidad que I will literally not do shit because I was scared of failing.
Yeah.
Y entonces, al trabajar en customer service, como que obligatoriamente you have to be out there, you have to ser proactivo con los guests, you know, you have to say hi first, say welcome, or how
Mm-hmm.
can I help you, how can I do this, or whatever. Y yo misma como que poco a poco me fui como que atreviendo, okay, let me see, let me try this, let me try that.
Yeah.
Y pues gracias a eso, pues I can consider myself that I'm more confident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can say definitely that there's nothing that I cannot do in a way.
Exactly.
Like I learned, you know what, in order to succeed in life, you have to be open to say yes. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
open to try new things, especially in your work area. Yo siempre digo, especialmente en los hoteles, porque los hoteles, like I'm gonna talk about it in a couple of minutes, pero you don't need to have a master's degree or bachelor's even.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Obviously, si lo tienes es mucho mejor porque te da más valor en cuestión del job interview.
Yeah.
Pero it's not a requirement. Lo más que te pide, mira, que hables inglés, que seas bilingüe y que seas un people person
Mm-hmm.
y que seas flexible con tus horarios. That's it.
Literal.
Y honestamente, I wish I knew that before. Like I said, I don't regret studying this. Pero como Kimberly dijo, hay veces que tú sientes que, ya lo, no perdí, pero yo invertí
Exactly.
3, 4 años de mi vida estudiando para algo que realmente no me hacía falta,
Mm-hmm.
literally. Y yo me di cuenta de eso right on, like when I started working, que yo veo a los gerentes que no tenían ni high school diploma, hello, gerentes, que all they did was work their ass off y estar be open. Mira que yo, cada vez que se abre una oportunidad en un departamento diferente, like, yo, I'm interested, I want to do this. O me
Yeah.
gustaría hacer una entrevista para esta posición. That's what they want. They want to see that you're open and willing to do the job. Y cuando yo vi eso, es como que diablo, like, then why should I study more? Because literalmente, si yo quiero estar en los hoteles, that's it. Like, I don't have to study anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Pero, como Kimberly dijo, en la cultura latina, pues está esta mentalidad que you have to keep studying, you have to keep,
Yeah.
doing your master's o doctorado. Y yo en cierta forma pues dije, pues ok, pues let me do a master's degree. Y entonces yo fui, by the way, I studied my bachelor's on la Universidad de Puerto Rico. Shout out to the UP, pero en
Whoop,
Carolina.
whoop.
Whoop, whoop. And that's our public college in Puerto Rico. The best of the best college ever. That's another topic. Yeah, it's a whole issue with that, but anyway. So yeah, so I decided to do my master's. Originalmente I was inclining to do it on accounting, porque yo tenía, okay, si ya yo tengo mi bachillerato en management, but let me do something different, like para tener una rama
Mm-hmm.
para dirigirme en cuestión de management. Decidí matricularme en la Universidad de Ana Geméndez, which is a private college in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Y since I was married by the time, by the way, that's another topic, but yeah, I was married by the time. Y I was working, so es como que I don't have that much time to really invest it in college, so
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to study. So yo dije, pues déjame hacer este programa que es it's called fast program, like fast paced program.
Mm-hmm.
You take this class every 5 weeks and then you're done, you go to the next class. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. Which was fine at the beginning, pero no sé por qué carajo yo decidí cambiarme otra vez a management. Like I wanted to do a master's on management again.
Mm-hmm.
Y that was the stupidest decision ever because, like you
Yeah.
said, I was literally learning, entre comillas, the same thing I learned back in college, en el
Yeah.
bachillerato. It was the same thing y más fácil, loca, más fácil. Y yo me pongo a pensar, yo me estoy
It
embrollando.
didn't happen to you like, sorry for interrupting you. Like
Yeah,
for
go
you
ahead.
for your doing your bachelor's, like yeah, like you said, you were learning more or less the same thing, but once you're doing your master's, were students around you complaining about the topics or anything, and then you're like, this is easy shit. Like you guys should know this
Yes.
shit, and
Yes.
you feel like that's when you feel like out of place in that
Yeah.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's como que it's weird because you want to learn, you want to keep growing, pero tú te das cuenta, like, okay, yo me estoy literalmente, I'm putting myself into more depth
Mm-hmm.
for this education, mediocre education. Like, I don't see, for me, it was like, I don't see the benefit of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did 1 year in my master's. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I don't want to keep doing this. Like, I'm not motivated. I don't feel challenged. Like you said, I want to feel challenged. And I didn't. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this. So I left the master's. Y contigo en todo, I have $5,000 in student debt on 1 year, girl. 1 year.
Well, yo 3 años, I have 18,000. So yeah,
Damn.
more or less.
So
Ten
yeah,
conmigo. Yeah.
es como que te pones a pensar, okay, I mean, again, if you want to study something que necesites, porque hay profesiones que you
Mhm.
have to go ahead by all means. Pero si tú estás como nosotras, que estamos como que, yo, we're just freelancing, estamos aquí,
Yeah.
flow, go with the flow. Like, yo, I don't know if it's like worth it, I guess. I think
Yeah.
that there's other ways to learn and to grow, especially now during the pandemic. I've been reading so much more on my own. I've been reading more articles. I've been, especially on YouTube, looking at videos, how to do this shit, how to learn this or do that. Este, so for me, es como fue un poquito de awakening because I was like, yo, you know what? I don't need to have a master's or to have a doctor's, like a
Mhm.
PhD or anything like that to be successful.
Mm.
Because lamentablemente tener un grado no te garantiza trabajo, no te garantiza que you're going to be successful.
Así mismo.
Lamentablemente lo que cuenta es la experiencia. If you don't have experience, no te cuenta para
Yeah, it's
nada.
either the experience or whoever you know that
Yes.
opens you doors. Yeah.
Girl, thank you for saying that porque en mi industria, en los hoteles, I mean, I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
it happens in all industries,
Mhm.
pero en lo que yo llevo trabajando en los hoteles, que llevan casi almost 10 years, almost, yo he visto que los gerentes son tan mediocres. Es como
Yeah.
que tú como empleado que tú estudiaste, tú tienes you know, your work ethics,
Mhm.
y tú ves que tus propios gerentes, they don't do, como que hacen el trabajo tan al garete, they don't follow the work ethics, le dan promociones a los panas, te clavan a ti, they give you the worst shifts hours y le dan los mejores a los que peor trabajan. Es como que, are you guys gonna reward the worst employees ever? Y uno que es un buen empleado, que estudió, que es o sea, trabajadora, trabajador,
Mhm.
you're gonna punish me for that? It's messed up, because después te pones a pensar de why, ¿por qué me estoy jodiendo tanto? Why am I, like, estoy,
It's crazy. That happened to me so many times, especially in retail.
yeah,
Pero, and I've learned that, como que you have to like be very chill, go with the flow,
yeah,
because if you over exceed yourself, te van a pedir más y van a esperar más de ti. Y ese es el
yeah,
problema. Yeah.
yeah. Yo, sabes que ahora mismo in the I mean, pandemic, obviously businesses are slower than
Mm-hmm.
normal. Y yo antes era de que yo hacía, tú me damos una tarea, I'll do that and beyond. Like, I will do this and
Exactly.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love to work. Me gusta hacer práctica. I hate being still. I hate it. If I'm at work, I want to feel productive or challenged.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. Y entonces ahora con la pandemia, que there's just no business at all, or at least very little, I'm basically 8 hours sitting down watching Netflix. That's it. Y como que, okay. Like I'm not complaining because I catch up with my series and o mi libros or whatever. Pero in a way te motiva porque you wanna grow, you wanna feel you're being
Yeah.
productive, you wanna feel that you're doing something good in your life. Y es como que fuck. Y entonces en mi experiencia ahora during pandemic, como dije, like I have certain coworkers que they're not doing shit, like literally shit, y they give them the best shifts o le perdonan los errores o aquello y lo otro.
Mm.
Y cuando tú ves a un gerente que hace tu trabajo mal, peor, y tú como empleado es como que, dude, what the fuck, like you should know better, like you should be exceeding your standards and you're lowering your standards, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
Y eso les motiva mucho. Y eso me pasó en la pandemia. Like, I was so frustrated at work. I was so
Mm.
demotivada. Y it made me question, do I want to keep working in the hotel industry? Do I want to keep doing this for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Porque, yeah, it's fucked up.
It is.
Yeah.
Lethal. No, but like you and me, we were talking about, I want to say like a week ago, maybe, how because of this podcast, it has
Oh, yeah.
inspired us to like pursue something like within healing or
Yeah.
psychology, because we love helping other people, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like because of this podcast, it has, how you say, like open your mind in a way, an awakening.
Yeah. 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 Awakening. Yeah.
Awakening, yeah. So that's why we decided to talk about this topic specifically. And I don't know. So it's like we'll see what the universe has out there for us. Because
Yeah.
for me right now, with my disability, but like I was telling Maria, as soon as I get better, watch out, world, because it's gonna be a new Kimmy.
Yo, watch
Like
out,
I
bitch.
felt back in the day, my fears would consume me. Like I'm not capable
Mhm.
of this. I'm not capable of that. But then you look back and like you said for yourself, you were shy. I was shy myself. And it wasn't till Miami-Dade College they offered the speech program I was able to speak up more.
Mhm.
Tener ese fronte de que yeah, you really can do you. And for you to be a hard worker, ¿quién iba a decir in all of my jobs I became management? So
I
it's
know.
crazy how so many opportunities open to you without you realizing how you were in the past. And then you're like, shit, I am capable of anything. Like you can do
Yes,
anything. You just set your mind to it and forget about fear. Yes.
that's so true. By the way, during the Biden inauguration, I don't know si fue Biden que lo dijo, o I don't know who said it, pero es un quote.
Mm-hmm.
Es como
Rich,
era.
we were
What?
supposed to talk about.
I know, I'm sorry, me
Yeah.
acordé ahora, como que
No, a mí también the thing is we even said it before and I'm like, yo, nos fuimos directo para el topic. No, nos
I
olvidamos de
know.
Biden de nuevo.
Pobre Biden. I'm sorry, Mr. President.
That's why I was like, wait.
Okay, guys. So just so you know, we did like a, ¿cómo se dice? Un
Like a
guideline.
bullet point
Ajá.
guideline of what we were supposed to talk. And
The
yeah,
top of it era Biden inauguration.
literally, tengo Biden shout outs. What happened to us in the week? And then topic college versus our learning. But el primero dice, bye,
Biden.
bye. And
We're
again,
so sorry.
bloop.
All jokes aside, we're so happy that Joe Biden was inaugurated y la vicepresidenta Kamala Harris. Hello, girl.
Madam
Yes.
Vice President.
Yes,
Yum,
Madam
yum,
Vice
yum,
President.
yum.
Bam. So
That's how
yeah.
that sounds like
So
me.
if you guys watched the inauguration, there was this part that they were saying that the only thing to fear is fear itself. Algo así era.
Yeah.
Es como que, y es eso, like, I mean, even the most successful people, por ejemplo, Biden or Kamala or whoever it is, they all have insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
Pero ellos no dejan que ese pensamiento negativo los controle.
Claro.
Because it's just our mindset. Like, we have to be positive. You have to tell yourself, you know what? Fuck you, fear. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm capable of doing this. Yo
I'm a
soy
boss ass beach, beach, beach.
bam, bam, bam. Yes. You the queen, you the boss. Like, you can do this. Porque igual como dijo Kimberly, yo también tuve la experiencia y soy super grateful that I had the opportunity to be a manager for sales.
Mm-hmm.
No fue por mucho tiempo, but I had the opportunity to experience that side. Because like I said, I was so shy. Y yo nunca en la vida me imaginé que I was gonna be a sales manager, okay? And I was.
Aw.
And that actually opened my eyes. I was like, bitch, what the hell? You're like restricting yourself so much. Like you're so
Mm-hmm.
capable of doing so many things in life. And you're actually getting recognition from your peers and your boss. Like
Yeah.
you do a good job. So como que, okay, bitch, okay. I trust myself.
Aw.
So yeah, I have a cuestión de just be open to being successful and don't be afraid of failure at all. Yo soy de las personas que piensa que it's better to try things and fail than to not try anything at all y quedarte con la duda.
That code right there. I need to like tattoo it, pegármelo al frente de
Girl.
los ojos, because that happened in my last job so many times, and it's like I wasn't properly trained. So
Right.
the fact whenever they would give me an assignment or something, like of course I would do my very best to complete it, but ese fear de que si no
Mm-hmm.
le gustan cómo quedó ese failure, mira, like I would have panic attacks, and I'm like, no, it shouldn't be that way. Like at least you try, you did your best, and whatever happens,
Exacto.
happens. Yeah.
Exacto. Igual yo ahora mismo soy lead en front desk.
Hmm.
Yo cuando antes de la pandemia que we had more employees, I will tell them, yo guys, you do your best. Obviamente, we want you to be successful, we want you to grow, pero si tú ves que in the situation that you're in, you can't do much, mira,
Hmm.
don't overthink it. Haz lo mejor que pueda, and we're gonna back you up. We're not gonna give you un memo o un regaño porque la cagaste. No.
Claro.
We're gonna tell, okay, what happened? Okay, what could you have done better? Or how can we do this in a different way? How
Hmm.
can we grow from this? Like that's it. It's everything's a learning process, right?
Yep.
So there's no reason to be afraid of failing at all. Como dice Yoda, failure is our biggest teacher. Algo así es que él dice.
Yeah.
Failure is our biggest teacher.
Well, that was his very biggest teaching. Yeah.
It is. It is. Look, ahora que digo eso, tú sabes, you know, my sister, hello, Tiny. Hey, girl.
I was
Ella
like,
nos
Tiny.
escucha.
Yeah. That's so crazy because you
But,
always call your sister Tiny, but we
yeah.
have another friend, Tani.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
could never say Tiny. Yo siempre de por vida Mayra.
Tú
But then
puedes
her
que...
mom's
Ajá.
name is Mayra. So that's
Yeah.
why I guess you guys gave her the nickname.
So, un resumen, my sister, ella se llama Mayra, pero us en la casa, we call her Tiny. Y entonces,
She's tiny, y'all. Just kidding.
yo, mira que ella nos escucha. She's gonna kill us.
Es de amor. Ella
We love you,
sabe.
girl.
Mi hincha. Tiny. Love you, girl. Mm.
Besties and cuties, yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, my sister she's tiny. Y she had mi sobrino, she had a baby 2 years ago. So en el 2018 creo que fue, yeah,
Mhm.
before he was born, we made her a surprise
Baby
baby
shower.
shower.
Mhm.
And it was so amazing porque lo hicimos literalmente en mi trabajo, en mi hotel. Nosotros reservamos el salón y mi tía vino, decoró todo súper bello.
Mhm.
Invited everybody. Y entonces mi cuñado, her husband, she works for AT&T.
Mhm.
Y entonces él le dijo una mentira, le dijo, no, que tenemos una reunión o tenemos una actividad de trabajo en el Hyatt. Y entonces mi hermana me dice, mira, que Efraín tiene una actividad en tu hotel tal día. Y yo, ¿de verdad? Yo no sabía nada. Y ella, sí, hopefully I'll see you. Y yo como que, yo creo que yo estoy libre ese día. O algo así, yo le dije ya, okay, so I will see you. Long story short, obviously, estábamos todos en el salón waiting for their arrival. And when she came, she was crying. She was so
Mhm.
happy. She
I
didn't
remember the video. Yeah.
yeah, it was so beautiful to see her. Like, I mean, not to see her crying, pero como que see her
Just happy tears.
excited.
Happy tears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happy tears. Pero anyway, my point era que en el baby shower yo cogí, le compramos como una cajita para hacer como un time capsule.
Mhm.
So, pusimos unos papelitos para escribirle algo a Mateo. So, cuando
Yeah.
Mateo tenga 18 años, he will read it.
Yeah.
So she has like this special vault of letters that we wrote to him. Y entonces yo me acuerdo que I was writing my letter, and I was like, oh my God, que después no llegue y me coja aquí escribiendo la carta. Y yo me acuerdo que yo, cuando le envié, o sea, como que I was thinking, okay, ¿qué le escribo a Mateo? Because I was thinking, okay, so Mateo, when he reads this, he's going to be 18 years old. So most likely,
You know, mine's, I wrote it on my notes. It's still on my phone. Y
really,
se lo mandé a Tani para que me lo escribiera de mi parte.
es verdad.
Yes.
Loca, by the way, esto es un secreto, ya para qué lo voy a decir. Nosotros dos, hace poco abrimos la Type Capsule y leímos la carta.
Whoa.
Pero, yeah, I remember yours was very pretty. It was very beautiful. Pero nada, anyway, segue. So I was thinking, okay, ¿qué le escribo a Mateo? And then I was like, okay, if I was 18 years old today, what would I be thinking about? What are my worries or what am I anxious about? Y
Mm-hmm.
obviamente me puse a pensar el trabajo, universidad, estudio. Yo, ok, pues déjame escribirle a Mateo what I would recommend him to do or an advice. Y yo le puse a Mateo, le escribí, don't be afraid to fail. Y
Mm-hmm.
le escribí un montón de cosas, pero yo le puse al final, like, como un buen maestro dijo, failure is our best teacher. Y le escribí, eso lo saqué de Star Wars. So yeah, basically I, me puse in my shoes again, like, okay, let me just give him what I will say to myself. If I was 18 years old again, it's como que loca, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do in life. If you want to be an actor, if you want to be a singer, if you want to do this and that, just do it. Follow your gut.
Yep.
Porque, como dijimos durante este episodio, un grado o un certificado, un degree, it doesn't guarantee you shit. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It may help you along the way, of course, pero you have to put your work, you have to put your heart in it, you have to love what you do, you know?
Yeah.
So it's very important that if you're listening to this, if you're actually 80 years old and you're on this, you know, esta duda o esta inseguridad, like what should I do with my life? If you're jobless, looking for something different to do, I recommend to just follow your gut, to
Mm-hmm.
write down your passions, your talents, what are you good at, qué no te gusta, qué te gustaría tener un trabajo, if you want to work from home, if you want to actually be outside with people. Do you like working with people? Do you like prefer to work on a computer or being
Mm-hmm.
creative? Like, hazte como un test, como descríbete, what do you like?
Yeah.
Y de ahí you're gonna whatever, if you feel like a little spark in your stomach, that's your God telling you, okay, you like this or do this, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Follow that. Ese spark, follow it. Y olvídate lo que digan tus papás, tus abuelos, tus tíos, tus primos. If you love that thing, just do it, you know?
Yeah.
Same thing with this podcast. I never thought I was gonna do a podcast. Y me imagino que tú
Mm.
tampoco, Kimberly, ever.
Nope.
Y I'm not gonna lie, como Kimberly dijo, que estos últimos meses, both of us, we've been into mindfulness, we've been into so many beautiful things regarding the universe, spirituality,
Mm-hmm.
crystals, y por lo menos para mí, I've been feeling que maybe, hopefully in the future, I might find something to dedicate my life with. Like maybe I can use this to something better.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I can be, I don't know, coger un curso, certificarme en algo que yo pueda aplicar mi knowledge de los cristales o meditación, yoga. I love yoga, yo.
Yo.
Yo. So, yeah, the possibilities are endless. So, I suggest to just follow your gut. Whatever makes your heart glow,
Yeah.
just do it, you know,
No,
and fuck
totally,
fears.
totally agree. Because in mi caso, ese fear to disappoint my family, my friends or
Yeah,
whatever. But at the end of the day, what matters is what you love. And
yeah,
it doesn't matter, like, if they disagree at the beginning, they'll always support you at the
yeah,
end. You're still their child. So as
yeah,
long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters. So yeah,
exacto.
totally agree.
Y es tu vida. Like, you only have one life, literal. So you have to do you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
by the way, me acuerdo otra canción de Jason Mraz. que me
Yo,
encanta. Se llama You Do You, literal. You Do
you do
You,
you. You do
I Do
you.
Me. Yes. And he said, en esa canción él habla de eso, mira, we need bakers, we need, hay gente que le gusta estar tranquilo, hay gente que le gusta el party, hay gente que le gusta so many different things. We need people that they do different things in life. Porque imagínate un mundo que todo el mundo hiciera lo mismo. That'd be so boring as
Boring.
fuck. Boring.
Yeah.
We all need servers. We need coffee people. We need people
Yeah.
que siempre.
I want coffee
Eh,
now.
oh, girl, me too. We should get a
Continue, continue.
coffee, girl. Yeah, it's coffee time.
Mhm. Coffee time.
Coffee break. But yeah, like, por ejemplo, en cuestión de agricultura, un ejemplo que aquí en Puerto Rico, we have so many resources that we can actually invest in it
Mhm.
better. Antes el estigma, ay, que ser agricultor es como que de viejo, eso es de jíbaro, o eso es algo
Yeah.
como que bien,
Yeah.
blah, o bien pipiolo, o independiente.
Uh-huh.
Y es como que loco, like, ahora mismo,
We need
gracias a Dios,
it.
we need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Porque sin la siembra, there's no food, yo. We need
Exacto.
food to be alive, so we need it. Sí, algo importante. Y otra cosa es que la tierra is your utmost connection to Mother Earth, yo. It's
Exactly.
life. So it's beautiful. Y la gente que trabaja en eso, gente que, los enfermeros, gente que trabaje, frontline workers, policía,
Mhm.
emergency, ¿cómo se llaman los que trabajan en 911?
Yeah, 911 call centers. Yeah.
Like all those people, we need them in our life. So if you want to do that, do it. Like, porque no seas gerente o porque no seas alguien famoso, doesn't mean you're not successful.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like
Like
I
I
think
was saying the other day, que you don't know whatever you do, you don't know who you're inspiring.
yeah.
Que coge esa chispa, esa persona, yo, they've been through this and that, I could do it. Y a lo mejor le
Mm-hmm.
inspira to do something else. So that's why I feel
Claro.
like always speak up, like Maria said, follow your gut, and you don't know where it leads you. And no matter what the job or anything, don't feel because of society standards it's like a bad job. Because at
Exactly.
least every job is a job, punto.
Mm-hmm.
And it pays your bills and everything. So fuck what everyone thinks. Fuck society. You do.
Exacto.
Yeah.
Exacto. Estamos en Aquarius season, yo. So you do you,
Oh, you
okay?
do.
Shout out to all Aquarians. Hello. Que
How?
somos libre con el viento. So do you be free.
No, I like this
Yes.
quote. It's like, may your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears.
Oh, that's beautiful. Can you say it again para escribirlo?
May your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears.
Girl, I love it. Eso voy a hacer un fucking post en Canva. Yes.
Girls, I can see por lo menos en el cable because we see Family Feud. Desde,
Diablo.
whenever we have dinner, nos ponemos el Family Feud a relajarnos la respuesta de la gente. And the first commercial que siempre sale es de Canva. Y yo, mira para allá.
De verdad.
Sí, they actually have like their own commercial. Y yo,
Qué
mira.
cool.
It's our own
Canva
marketing
está
shit.
brutal.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Guys, like, esto es un free advertising, pero
Literal.
Canva está cabrón. Like, you can create your own wallpapers. You can create so many beautiful backgrounds, stories, you name it. Logo. De hecho, our logo, we did it in Canva.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, y'all. We did a beautiful logo. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Snap clap. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked this episode. I know I loved this. Me gustó opening up to you guys about our experiences with colleges. Y like I said in the beginning, esto no, we're not discriminando or hating college education at all.
Mhm.
Al contrario, we support it. Es cuestión de que you find your own thing. If it's not for you, then it's not for you, you know?
Yeah, like my simple advice, if you have to go through it to pursue that dream, do it. If you're
Exactly.
undecisive, don't do it because you don't want to waste your time or money.
Yeah.
Punto. So, yeah.
Lo importante es que si tú estás en ese proceso de que you don't know what to study or you know what you want to work on, no te la pases vegetando, like, do something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exacto. Es cuestión de que tú busques información, llame veas job openings around, like don't sit
It's
around,
basically
do
is
something.
in that time of moment is basically you discovering yourself little
Yeah.
by little. And cool that I said, I want to say, I don't know if it was the first or second episode. You don't need to find yourself, you need to create yourself. So you can know ese
Hmm.
llamado tuyo in order, like Maria said, follow your gut, that
Yeah.
spark. So yeah, eventually every one of us will find it. And I hope you follow your own gut, your dreams, and don't let anyone or anything bring you down. Bam.
No. Fuck that. So yeah, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, great week. We hope to see you next week.
And remember,
Stay
stay
positive
positive and
and
be
be kind
kind
to
to yourself.
yourself.